Hello, and welcome to my thoughts about Songs of Conquest. Songs of Conquest is a 4X fantasy strategy game developed by Lava Potion and published by Coffee Stain Publishing. In this game, take control of one of a number of fantasy factions as you attempt to control the map and destroy your enemies. As always, the first thing we ask, is this game worth the asking price of $35? Happily, the answer to that is yes. Songs of Conquest is a well-done game that attempts to capture the feeling and vibe of the classic game Heroes of Might and Magic 3, and I need to stress this. While this game goes for that feeling of vibes, Songs of Conquest is its own thing, featuring interesting factions, an easy to understand, difficult to master magic system, and its own unique way of town development. Songs of Conquest has well-done music. Pixel art I found to be beautiful, allowing me to quickly identify anything and everything at a glance in the game, and includes multiple game modes, including a story mode, featuring 4 of the factions over 4 different campaigns, and a challenge mode with difficult maps to push your gaming acumen. Speaking of factions, each one feels well designed, with distinct playstyles and character. I enjoyed the magic system and town development, finding them enjoyable takes on both systems. However, I can understand why some people might not enjoy them. The town development system forces you to pick and choose what you develop and where, unlike Heroes of Might and Magic 3, where you can build every building you need in a single settlement. In addition, the magic system I found enjoyable, allowing me to cast spells based on the unit I brought to combat, instead of just researching the best spells in the game. But again, some people might find it cumbersome and restricting. Speaking of combat, while enjoyable, for better or worse, it does borrow heavily from Heroes of Might and Magic 3 for its combat system. And balance. This means if you're outnumbered, you'll most likely lose the combat. In some games, using clever tactics and smart use of spells will allow you to win being outnumbered. In this game, not so much. If you are slightly outnumbered, you can probably pull it off. But even, this is probably a horrible example, but in Total Warhammer 3, I could be outnumbered 2 armies to 1 and still somehow pull off a win. In this game, any more than a single step above, and you're gonna lose. That's all there is to it. And this is because of how similar the system is to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Basically, the system is the first to act, almost guarantees you're most likely going to win. If you have more troops, that just compounds the win, and so on and so forth. So for better or worse, because of the combat system it's based on, it is very hard. The best way to win is just to outnumber the enemy and go first. Overall, though, Songs of Conquest is a very well done game for $35, invoking the spirit and vibes of the classic Heroes of Might and Magic 3, while still doing its own thing and telling its own story. It does not replace Heroes of Might and Magic 3, but for me it was a worthy successor, and I strongly encourage anyone to give the game a try, no matter your skill level or interest in these types of games. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Always up for reasonable conversation in the comments, so feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, thank you very much for listening to my thoughts, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.